Hello, it's Mike with a fan cam discussing the Liverpool 2 West Ham 1 game from Sunday. Another frustrating game, really, on the whole, I think, but for varying different reasons. When the lineup first came out, I was disappointed. I'll be honest. I was disappointed not to see a striker again, especially after the second half against Bournemouth, where having a striker on the pitch really made a big difference. So I was a bit gutted about that, really. But we went into the game and well, actually before that, lineup. I was surprised to see Scarles start, if I'm honest. Now, don't get me wrong, I want him to start, of course I do. But I think, like the lads have said before, when they did their the preview for the game, did we really want Scarles up against Salah? And as it came to pass, no, we don't. So I was a little bit surprised, really, to see him start, but start he did. So yeah, first, what was it, 20, 25 minutes or whatever, there were warning signs there for Scarles, and he'd already been skinned a couple of times. We were backs against the wall a bit, really, for the first half an hour or so, weren't we? There was no out ball. They just, I can see what Potter's doing. I don't particularly like it very much, but I can see what he's doing. I mean, the only thing you can say is, I think, apart from 2-0 losses, I think we lost to Newcastle 2-0, and someone else we lost 2-0 to. I can't remember what it was now. But apart from that, the games have only been won or lost by, apart from obviously the draws. We've only lost games by 1 goal. So we've been in it, is what I'm trying to say, badly. So I can see what he's doing. We were in the game, although could have been out of sight. But like I say, the warning signs were there, weren't they? And for the goal, it just, Scarles is just, he's going to be a great player, I think. I really do think that. And he just turns him. It's pretty easy for Salah, really. There's some players where you cannot dive in on them. You can't try and nick the ball from them. I played fullback when I was young enough to play, and sometimes you just got to stand a player up. Just don't dive in. Just stop them getting past you. Just make it difficult. Make them pass the ball where they don't want to pass it. So you because as soon as you dive in on someone like Salah, he's going to go past you. He's going to skin you, and he just rolled him. It looked easy, like he's in the air, isn't he? And he just sort of like goes, "Oh, thanks very much." Runs in, and it's a simple goal, really. That was frustrating, really, because really, I mean, if you look at the whole game, we lost 2-1, and both the goals were mistakes, weren't they? Really, which on the face of it, we've not done too bad like that. But yeah, going into the second half, we were better. They were poorer, and we were better. So even with the same 11, it was good. I was pleased to see Scarles stay on at half time, as I think has been said by some others. But I think it did him well to stay on, because I think, to be fair, after he sort of grew into the game a bit more, and sort of after the goal, he grew into it. And I think second half, the time that he was on the pitch, he was all right. I think he did all right. I was a bit surprised that Kufal came on, Kufal, whatever, however you pronounce it. I was surprised he came on for Scarles and then moved Wan-Bissaka over. Didn't really understand why Emerson didn't come on, but there's obviously a reason for it. Maybe he thought Emerson was going to get skinned, or maybe preferred Wan-Bissaka going forward to push Salah back a bit. Don't know, but it works, because we worked better and we attacked better down the left. So, I mean, Wan-Bissaka's brilliant. I love Wan-Bissaka. I think he's a great player. But yeah, so surprised that came on, but came when he did all right. Obviously, subs towards the end were late, so it's difficult to make an impact then. But we were better second half. Paquetá, he's getting back to his best, isn't he? I think. Is the that was Bo. It's not me. Not making funny noises. What boy? Yeah, I think Paquetá's getting back to his best there. He with the court hearing or whatever it is, with that being is it postponed till the summer or something now or whatever it is? And if you believe the rumours and stuff, they're struggling. They're clutching at straws now. Is he sort of starting to think, nah, told you I was innocent, and he's worrying less about it, and it's enabling him to play. It's got to have an effect on him. Got to. Even the strongest minded person in the world, you know, anything can happen, can't it? Plenty of innocent people have been found guilty of doing things they haven't done. So it's got to play a part. But I thought he's brilliant. Oh, some of his through balls are fantastic. Bowen was unlucky. I thought he could have just lifted it a little bit more, but it's easier for me to say, isn't it? I mean, I haven't played for England. I haven't banged in a load of goals for West Ham, so he's clearly better than me. But yeah, unlucky really. He could have got a goal there. And really, on the face of it, at Anfield, we hit the bar twice. And we only lost 2-1. It was a bit of a sickener in the end, wasn't it? And Mavropanos missed a bit of a sitter off a corner, didn't he? He should have buried, that. Fullkrug would have buried that if he was on the pitch at the time. But, you know, again, easy for me to say, but shame really. But we were better second half. It was more entertaining. It's just a shame we haven't picked up more points, really, especially now Wolves have overtaken us, as Gonzo said they would. Not that he wanted them to, but they did have. Whether we can claw any of that back, who knows? But yeah, crazy game really. It's like I say, funny to think that we've missed a bit of a sitter. We had some decent shots on target as well. It was just a bit of a sickener to, you know, when did we equalise? Which was funny. He kicked it against kicked it against each other. It went in, but I think Bowen would have got there anyway. But anyway, it was a funny goal. Yeah, it did make me laugh. Anyway, I think that was 88 minutes, wasn't it, or something like that? And then they win it, and then they score the winner. Oh, it's like, you know, want to kick the cat sort of thing. I don't kick cats. I'm not Zuma. It's just a saying. But yeah, it's unlucky, really. Oh, shame. But I suppose overall, it wasn't a bad performance, really. I said about some of the others, I thought Kilman was quite dominant in the air. Mavropanos was like, I didn't really notice him through the game, apart from his miss. So that must be a good thing, mustn't it? Because he didn't scare me. So he must have had a decent game. Guilherme looked bright when he come on. Had a good bit of pace about him. Kudus, he's either not doing anything or he's hitting the bar. But there were some positives from there as well. Hopefully it's starting to gel, but we've got a winnable game next, and we really have to do that. I mean, you know, what are they going to be like with a new manager? Who knows? But hopefully we can get something from that, because we really need some points. And fast. Some wins and some points, because it just looks... I mean, I know it doesn't really matter, and the chances are we're not going to get relegated, but God, I don't know, after demoralising, and it's 17th. What crap. We're crap. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, hopefully that's Bo, not me. Yeah, so hopefully we get some points on the board next game. Who knows? Hopefully. Anyway, nice to speak to you. If you've enjoyed the video, please pop a like on it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon.